Long before humans walked the earth, colossal beasts ruled the sky, land, and sea with overwhelming power. Today, we travel back in time to confront 10 of the most terrifying prehistoric creatures ever known. Rank 10. Woolly Mammoth. Woolly Mammoth. These colossal herbivores once roamed the frozen steppe in huge herds, sweeping aside deep snow with their enormous tusks to uncover buried grasses and roots. Their shaggy coats and thick layers of fat were natural armor against brutal winds and blizzards. In such unforgiving conditions, woolly mammoth herds relied on tight social bonds to shield calves and older individuals. For any predator of the time, challenging an angry wall of woolly mammoth bodies was a deadly gamble. Rank 9. Terror Bird. Terror Bird. This towering flightless predator ruled the ancient South American plains with speed and brute force instead of claws and fangs. Its powerful legs allowed it to sprint across open grasslands, chasing down almost anything that dared to run. Its massive, curved beak could slam into prey like a swinging axe, knocking victims off balance before a barrage of strikes tore them apart. For small and mid-sized mammals of that era, the distant thunder of a terror bird's footsteps was the sound of death approaching. Rank 8. Saber-toothed tiger. Smilodon, the saber-toothed cat. This legendary predator was not built for long chases, but for explosive ambush and teamwork. Its massively built forelimbs and neck muscles worked together with its dagger-like canine teeth to deliver devastating killing bites to large prey. Smilodon would lie in wait among rocks and tall grass, watching heavy herbivores shuffle closer. When these cats launched from the shadows together, their victims rarely had a chance to escape. Rank 7. Titanoboa. Titanoboa. This monstrous snake once haunted ancient tropical swamps, stretching longer than a city bus and as thick as a fallen tree trunk. It did not rely on venom, but on overwhelming strength and patience, lying in ambush among murky waters and logs. When large reptiles or fish ventured too close to the bank, Titanoboa would glide silently from the water and erupt in a burst of speed, coiling around its victim and crushing bones one by one. For any animal in that swamp, a motionless, floating log could be a deadly illusion. Rank 6. Super Croc. Sarcosuchus, the so-called super croc. This giant crocodilian was far larger than modern crocodiles and lurked in the broad Cretaceous rivers of ancient Africa. Its elongated snout bristled with conical teeth, perfect not only for seizing fish, but also for grabbing dinosaurs that ventured too close to the water's edge. Sarcosuchus hid at the murky boundary between river and shore, exposing only its eyes and nostrils while it waited. When the moment came, it surged upward with explosive power, clamped down, and dragged its victim into deeper water to drown. Rank 5. Dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus. This heavily armored giant dominated the Devonian seas, wrapped in thick, bony plates around its head and front body. Instead of true teeth, it wielded razor-sharp cutting edges formed from bone, slamming them shut with explosive power like a living guillotine. Dunkleosteus sat at the very top of the marine food chain, capable of devouring other large fishes and even its own kind. For creatures of that time, lingering in the murky shallows meant risking being sliced apart in an instant by this iron-jawed predator. Rank 4. Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus. This gigantic predator, crowned with a towering sail along its back, prowled the rivers and deltas of Cretaceous North Africa. Its long, crocodile-like snout and conical teeth were perfect for gripping slippery fish and unwary animals near the water's edge. Many scientists now see Spinosaurus as a hunter more at home in water than on dry land. When it stood half submerged in a river, fish beneath the surface had no idea a massive shadow was closing in above them. Rank 3. Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus. This enormous marine reptile was the terror of late Cretaceous seas, a nightmare for almost everything that swam. Its streamlined body and powerful tail allowed it to surge forward with explosive speed. Rows of serrated teeth were perfect for tearing into sea turtles, ichthyosaurs, and other large prey. Mosasaurus favored ambush from below or from the dim blue haze of the open water, revealing its massive form only in the final moment as it engulfed its victim. Rank 2. Megalodon. Megalodon. This ancient shark titan grew as long as a bus, with a mouth large enough to swallow a dolphin whole. Its enormous triangular teeth formed a terrifying wall of blades, easily shearing through the thick blubber and bones of whales. Megalodon patrolled the open ocean and continental shelf edges, honing in on massive whales and large fish. When that vast, dark blue silhouette resolved into a gaping maw, most victims had no time to react. Rank 1. Tyrannosaurus rex. Tyrannosaurus rex. In the final days of the Cretaceous, this name was almost synonymous with fear on land. Its massive skull and thick blade-like teeth delivered bites powerful enough to crush bone with ease. Strong, pillar-like hind legs carried it steadily through mud and fallen logs as it tracked prey by scent and sight from afar. Whether it was a grazing hadrosaur or a carcass already on the ground, when Tyrannosaurus rex approached, the forest seemed to fall silent, waiting to see what this apex hunter would decide to do. These prehistoric giants have vanished from the Earth, but traces of their power remain etched in fossils and in the scars of ancient landscapes. When we study their teeth, claw marks, and footprints, we are really looking back at how life fought to survive and evolve under extreme conditions. If you want to keep exploring the impossible worlds of deep time, remember to subscribe, and we will see you on the next journey through prehistory.